Hey, and a happy Friday, everybody. Welcome, Clemson Sports News and Howard's Rock. The podcast present Clemson Tidbits. Tiger Tidbits presented by Clemson Sports News and sponsored by our good folks at Ingalls Markets all around the 5 southeastern states and 200 locations. That's Ingalls Markets. Benson Ford in Easley, South Carolina on Highway 123. And also on Highway 123 leaving Seneca on your way to Westminster, the good folks at Oakway Tractor. Without those folks, this isn't possible. We have got a full day's news. For a Friday in the middle of April, it's really busy. Breaking news coming out of Clemson. Clemson has parted ways with gymnastics coach Amy Smith. She has been relieved of her duties, and it looks like Clemson's already in talks with several candidates. One name we're hearing tossed around right now is Haley Bryant, and we will go into that a little bit later. But breaking news, Clemson has parted ways with gymnastics coach Amy Smith, who built the program from the ground up after leaving Utah State a couple years ago. She came into the program with a little bit of a couple check marks on her past resume that made her a little auspicious of a hire back then. We had our red flags up on a couple of things that we had heard on her way in the door, and it looks like those things may have transpired here at Clemson. We'll dig into that as it comes about, but that's breaking news. Clemson has parted ways with Amy Smith, gymnastics coach. Going back to yesterday, Tigers win the ball game 7-6 over Louisville, starting the ACC series, winning the first game of 3 with a 3-run home run in the 7th, I think it was, by Crichton, his first home run of the year. Malstat with his 13th save of the year, who leads the nation. Tigers now 34-6, trending a lot towards that 38-6 season that took them to the College World Series a few years back. Right now, they are starting as we speak. First pitch is going off over at Doug Kingsmore as they take on the Cardinals here in Game 2 of this very important ACC series. We'll update that later on. Again, a busy Tiger Tidbits update today. Next up, softball. Softball is also on the field this afternoon in Game 2 against Boston College in ACC action. Softball won 6-2 yesterday. They have now improved themselves. I think is 34-11 overall, and 15-4 in the ACC. Let's see. Softball, again, trending really well right now. Baseball trending really well. Next thing up, Clemson football. And a commitment today, huge commitment. 4-star wide receiver Gordon Sellers from Charlotte has picked the Tigers. He picks the Tigers over a laundry list of other teams. He was he had offers coming out from you name it, but he picked the Tigers over Duke, Florida State, Georgia, Maryland, Miami, Michigan, South Carolina, North Carolina, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Penn State, and Wisconsin, among a laundry list of more. But he narrowed the list down. I think his final 6 finals were Ohio State, Clemson, South Carolina, Michigan, Georgia, and North Carolina. Well, the Tigers got their guy. They got the third of 3 wide receivers they have targeted in this class, and they're out right now. They're trending as the number 2 recruiting class in 2026 with this 14th commitment to this class. Very well, just an absolute turnaround at the wide receiver position in the last 2 years in recruiting from what we saw the first few years of the Tyler Grisham era here at Clemson. So kudos to Coach Grisham, spinning the narrative, turning it around. It looks like things are getting done at the wide receiver position, and wide receiver U might just be coming back, folks. Just keep your eyes out, okay? Back to some more news. Let's go here. Oh, yeah, another football note. Reserve safety who never saw the field, Caleb Nix, has decided to hit the transfer portal. That name might sound familiar. His brother is Bo Nix, the former Oregon Duck. But yeah, so Caleb Nix has decided to enter the transfer portal. No biggie there on us because he will not be missed. It's hate to say it. Again, track and field is in Gainesville, Florida. At the Invitational at the University of Florida. They start out this afternoon. There's a lot of good things going on there. Rowing is in Sarasota, Florida, in the middle of a meet. Lacrosse just got announced that they're going to be the 5th seed in the ACC tournament. That takes place next Wednesday. Lacrosse heading in is 21-6, 6-5 in league play. And again, officially advanced to the quarterfinal round of the ACC championships after defeating 9th-seeded North Carolina. Excuse me. I'm sorry, that's tennis. That's tennis. Excuse me. The tennis team, men's tennis team, is right now in play in Cary, North Carolina. They beat. They were 8th seeded going into the tournament. They were 21-6, 9-5, 6-5, 8-5 overall. Sorry, bad eyesight here. Officially advanced to the quarterfinal round of the ACC championships today as they defeated North Carolina 4-2 in 13-11, 6-7 on Thursday. That's in Cary, North Carolina right now. So Tiger tennis, male tennis team, is in the ACC tournament, still going. They just advanced. They're playing right now as we speak. Up next, I think it's Wake Forest is who they're up against today. And that started today at 3:30. Again, we'll get you some information on that in tomorrow's update, or excuse me, on Monday's update when we come back around. Remember, Tiger Tidbits is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. And I wanted to announce every week, every edition episode of the Tiger Tidbits is obviously sponsored by our title and subtitle sponsors, Ingalls, Benson Ford, and Oakway Tractor. We mention them all the time. But we always bring on 3 of our other sponsors, all right? Champion Financial out of Boca Raton, Florida. This is Sandy Dalton, a Clemson alum, a business major, and a heck of a great Clemson woman. She is all about the Tigers, but she's got a great business, Champion Financial, for your financial advisement, investment stuff. She's got all kinds of investment portfolios she can show you. Or if you're planning for college and college savings, she's got programs there too. A lot on the table at Champion Financial. You'll find them at championfinancial.com. Again, it's Sandy Dalton, and ask for her and tell her that Clemson Sports News sent you. Another sponsor we want to mention today is the Garrisons over at Denver Downs. Denver Downs is right there off of I-85, exit 19, as you're coming into Clemson on Highway 76. You can't miss it. It's always there. They have the fall festival. They have all the things going on. Well, they got the Easter going on right now, and it's it's like a little mini amusement park going off over there right now with all this cool stuff going on at Denver Downs. Go by there, hang out with the Easter Bunny. Hit some of the awesome little areas and events they have there, and just hang out. It's a great place to take the family. It's Clemson all the way through and through. The Garrisons are old school Tigers. The Garrison Sports Arena where they do all the bull riding and all the agriculture stuff. That's the Garrison family. That's them. Denver Downs Farm. It runs from the interstate almost all the way to Clemson. Those folks at Denver Downs Farms. We love them here at Clemson Sports News. And our third local vendor, Kite Hill Brewing, over there in Patrick Square. The guys at Kite Hill are awesome. They have every day, check social media. Kite Hill's always updating their social media. They got events going on every day. I think they have a trivia on Wednesday. They have a running club. They have so much going on. Great food. People don't realize they serve good food there. It's not just a brewery, but it's right there in Patrick Square. Go there. Visit the guys at Kite Hill Brewery and enjoy a great atmosphere to go watch a game, hang out with friends, communicate. And again, they've got so much going on there. You never know what's going to run up on in there, okay? We're going to bring our show over there sooner or later here in the summer. But Kite Hill Brewing over there in Patrick Square, go by and say hello. Again, man, what a busy day. Tigers, just like I said, just now took the hill and started the first pitch with baseball a few minutes ago. Softball going on. The big recruiting news, the big commitment from Sellers. Again, I can't tell you if you wanted me to give you my take on what Sellers is, he would remind me of I don't want to say it, make it sound bad, but a poor man's T. Higgins. He's not quite the guy T. Higgins was walking on campus, but he has that upside. He could be that guy by the time he leaves. He really could. He's a very lengthy, tall guy who is great at high pointing the football and one-on-one coverage. I mean, this is the kind of guy that the Mike Williams, the T. Higgins, and I tell you who he really reminds me of. He reminds me of, God rest his soul, Dre. The guy that passed away in an awful incident earlier this year. That kid, that's exactly who he reminds me of. But the Tigers looking to really explanation point on this 2026 recruiting class. It's amazing what they're putting together right now. Lots of skill on the table. Great offensive line class. Next thing they want to get that linebacker class built up. And I think there's some guys that Ben Boulware's targeted and the staff is targeted. They're gonna come out on top this year with I think a top 5 recruiting class when it's all said and done. That's one of some of the biggest schools in the country. I mean, once they were able to bring in this player compensation and able to even and level the playing field with these other schools as far as money, You're seeing now Clemson starting to step up and show its true colors again to players, because now everybody's going to say, wait a minute, okay, we can all get the same money wherever we go, but where's it going to be the best place to go? And they're all saying the same thing. You'll see a great little interview I posted on our Facebook page, Clemson Sports News, with TJ Parker and Peter Woods being interviewed about why Clemson and why they're sticking around and what's so cool about Clemson. Man, that interview hit home. Those guys tell you why they're here, how they got here, why Dabo Swinney's the guy, and why they're still here. And you go listen to that interview. It's short, brief. It's on Clemson Sports News Facebook page, okay? And it's getting a lot of hits right now. That's a really cool little interview to go watch. But again, baseball going on right now, softball, tennis is on. Lacrosse just found out they're going to be the 5th seed in the ACC tournament next Wednesday. You got track and field down in Florida. You got rowing down in Florida. Lots of stuff going on. Like I said, tennis is taking on Wake Forest right now in the ACC tournament. Ladies golf just ended up in the ACC tournament. They ended up finishing 9th overall. That ended this week too. But just keep your eyes peeled. Look for us on Monday, 5 p.m. We'll recap the weekend, which is going to be a very busy weekend with Louisville in town, BC in town, and any recruiting news that we can pick up. And also, we're going to follow up on this Amy Smith being fired story. Clemson, parting ways with their gymnastics coach just abruptly was really we got it here on our email from the Clemson SID office a few minutes ago, and man, it really shocked us to see that. It sounds like this was just something that was not expected and just out of the blue. But we're going to follow up on that on Monday as well. Again, thanks for checking in with us here at Tiger Tidbits. And be sure to visit our sponsors, Ingalls, Benson Ford, and Oakway Tractor, as well as our other sponsors today, Champion Financial, Denver Downs Farms, and Kyle Brewery. Until Monday, go Tigers.